What's up, guys? Jeff Pellizzaro here with another What, Why, How. And today, I don't know if you've ever seen one of these in the gym, but we're going to tell you what it is. Basically, it's a straight bar attachment for the cable. Some will call this a Gray Cook bar. Not sure how Gray got his name on this thing, but it's a great piece of equipment that many gyms actually don't have. There's ways to make homemade versions of this. I made a homemade one a long time ago, but this is basically just another attachment that goes to a cable machine like so. And so the question, of course, obviously is why would we want to use this? Well, it gives us another option, another way to use the cable machine, and especially with golf being such a rotational sport, this allows a lot more variability on providing some rotational movements, creating some more stability and more power, in your rotational movements. So just going to show you a couple ways that you can use this thing with, your standard cable machine. One of my favorites is simply to get the bar at about mid-level, chest level or so. You can bring it off the cable stack, and then you can work into kind of a stepping and rotational pattern. So just kind of stepping with a little press. Stepping and pressing. Now, when you do this, I don't want you to use a ton of weight. I don't like using a massive amount of weight when you're doing rotational exercises. I like to get the sequence. I like to get the fluidity of the motion, but you don't need a ton of weight. So, many times your spine isn't ready for a lot of weight on these exercises. But this creates another way to work on different patterns. So again, here you're just kind of getting that stepping motion and that press. Step and press. Now, you can also use this for what we would call anti-rotation exercises. And a way that you could do that is turn your body away from the cable. So now this thing really wants to drag me this way. So as I pull it here, you could work on kind of a pressing motion. So now I've got a lot of work through this right arm, but I'm also using my trunk and my abdominal muscles to prevent this thing from pulling me backwards. So this is a great pressing motion that you can do. You could even turn that around. It's not quite as comfortable and it's a little more awkward, but you could even kind of do it in a rowing pattern as well. Then one of the other benefits of this being attached to the cable is that you can put it at different angles, and you can do all kinds of different chopping style exercises. You could just do a straight rotational chop here, or you could do where you're kind of pulling into your body and chopping down across. Many times we'll do this in kind of a kneeling pattern where you're coming in, pressing it across that way. So there's all kinds of motions you can do like that. And then, of course, you could throw this thing down here. And then there's ways where you can bring it up and press across that way too. So it's a very versatile piece of equipment. Like I said, many gyms don't have this, but if you happen to see it, definitely find it, play around with it a little bit, be smart with the weight, don't go too heavy. But it's a great exercise, or it's a great piece of equipment for a lot of different exercises that are really, really beneficial for your golf game. So if these videos are helping you, if you like the What, Why, How series, subscribe to the link below or to the YouTube channel, and we're going to have a lot more of these coming your way.